What's up, my friends, and welcome to the first Homeroom announcements video of the new year. Hope everyone had a nice holiday season and happy New Year's Eve. Just a quick video for you here about my plans for 2019. But before we get into those plans, the first thing I want to do is talk a little bit about what happened with my plans for the December overdrive. Now, if you saw that video, I had this grand plan of posting videos every day or every other day for the month of December. I wanted to increase my output not only as a thank you to you guys for all your support in 2018, but also as a way to turbocharge the channel growth so I could transition into doing YouTube full time. Something, as you know, has been a dream of mine for a while now. I know I'll get there eventually, but YouTube is a very interesting beast. You see, to succeed on YouTube, you need to have highly consistent uploads to be rewarded by the algorithm and all that. Yet to have highly consistent uploads, you have to have the time to actually make quality videos. And in order to have the time to make all those videos, you need money to live on. Yet in order to make the money to live off of YouTube alone without a day job, you need consistent views in like the hundreds of thousands, which can only be achieved by being rewarded by the algorithm, which wants consistent quality uploads. And if you have a day job to survive, that means less time to make consistent videos and less love from the algorithm. So it's like this weird catch-22, or like a Mobius strip that you want to jump on but can't find the starting point. Or maybe a better analogy would be like a fast-moving train. You know, once you're on the train, you don't feel the speed, almost like, you know, you're standing still. But in order to get on the speeding train, you have to exert 10 times the effort. I don't know, sounds a little bit like Einstein's relativity thought experiment. But anyway, the reason I had such slim output in November was because I was working extra hours for my day job to save up money so I could take December completely off to work on YouTube. So that explains why I started to try and step on the gas and build that momentum. But alas, the best laid plans of mole rats and men often go awry. Mama Murphy's Law and all. And it started with not knowing what to make of Fallout 76 once it fully released in November. That put my channel into a bit of a quandary because I built a large following around Fallout fans, and Fallout 76 did a fantastic job of dividing the community. Seriously, I ran a Twitter poll and basically half the people loved it and half the people hated it. So I had to put some serious thought into how I was going to feature this aberration of a game on the channel. And whether people love or hate the game, it also started to make Fallout 4 sort of irrelevant. In addition to that, I caught a really bad case of the flu. You could probably still hear it a little bit in my voice here, I'm just barely getting over it. And it's funny because I knew I get sick sometimes around December, and had actually planned on getting my flu shot the very next week. So that whole ordeal put me behind schedule, and then my mom got into a car accident and her car was totaled. Thankfully, she wasn't seriously injured, but she lives alone a few states over, so I changed my holiday plans to arrive a little earlier and stay a little longer to help her out. And when I got back, a Windows update caused the drivers for my capture card to stop working, and I had to spend a couple of days troubleshooting that fiasco. And next thing you know, the month is over. Part of me was like, thank God, you know, we all have months like that sometimes, but at the same time, I knew I'd kind of blown my plans. So that brings me to the here and now and the start of a new year. I have a little bit of money still saved up, so I'm going to try and work part-time this month so I can up my game for the channel, but it won't be videos every day like I had wanted. So expect maybe 3 videos a week from me going forward instead of just like 1 or 2. That's the best I can do until either the sub count rises dramatically or my Patreon support subsidizes where YouTube is lacking. So that's my plan for the month, hopefully going forward. Some weeks I might be able to crank out 4 videos, but if they're super long videos like my Afterburn video, then there might only be 2. I'll just play it by ear and not stress about it too much. For people trying to make it on YouTube that still have day jobs, you know, it's more like a race for the tortoise than the hare. Now, despite my stumbles in December, 2018 overall was actually a fantastic year. I went from around 65,000 subs to 116,000 subs, which is nothing to shake a stick at. Getting to make that silver play button for you guys was a dream come true, because of course, I couldn't have gotten this far without your love and support, and the community expanded further with the addition of the School Zone subreddit and the Student Lounge. I got a bunch more followers on the channel's Twitter and Instagram accounts. I got a killer new mic thanks to the Student Council, i.e. my awesome Patreons. I got to go to VidCon, and although I didn't get invited to the Greenbrier to play test Fallout 76, I did get contacted by a few other game companies, and there are some collaborations in the work for 2019, all very exciting stuff. But mainly I just wanted to thank all of you who have been active in the community, you know, leaving friendly and helpful comments, liking, subbing if you're new, or staying subbed if you're old school, so to speak. I've received so much positive feedback that it's really fueling my love for doing this much more than the money. Money just pays the bills. The community creates longevity. Oh, and to my Fallout 4 fans, I'm still going to be featuring plenty of Fallout 4 on the channel. I do like to follow my feelings more so than trends, and although some might disagree with this, I think Fallout 4 is an absolute gem, especially the building system. If you're in it for the building, Fallout 76 just can't compare yet to Fallout 4. Maybe down the line they'll fix enough things and add enough new features that it can compare, maybe even private servers, but for now, many more videos planned for the No Mod Shop class. I'm also going to continue with the Saturday night specials featuring Assassin's Creed Odyssey this coming Saturday, and very soon Red Dead Redemption 2 on my Patreon page. I also have a bunch of other housekeeping stuff planned for the channel, like I'm going to switch from Spreadshirt over to Teespring for my merch. But I don't need to bore you guys with all that right now. You'll see those things feature when they're ready. Overall, I'm very excited about the new year, and it's only going to get better from here. Onwards and upwards, my friends. Thanks for tuning in and being part of this growing community. Stay smart, and as always, LPK. Love, peace, knowledge.